Thank you for sending in your questions. We always love to hear from you. All the information, how you can reach out to us with your pressing questions is at the bottom of the screen. But today we've got a question. First question is coming from Bill. He says, how do you answer a person who is always negative, no matter what I say?
Always negative. I will just mitigate it a bit. Let's say most of the time negative.
Most of the time
I don't want to be
negative. There
too,
we go.
because probably no one is negative. Could be
Always.
somebody all the time. I would say this is not an easy matter to deal with. How do you love someone without indulging their negativity? How do you show love, Christian love, without agreeing with the negativity? And so I would say that it's a tightrope you're walking there, and you want to be loving towards the person without necessarily at all indulging what they are saying. So I would suggest, lovingly and with a smile, add positive words. Positivity is stronger than negativity. Add positive words, add something positive. And so either that will ruin your friendship with that person, because sometimes birds of a feather flock together. So if you're too positive with an ultra negative person, they just don't want to, they may not want to fellowship with you and say, well, that person doesn't understand me. But I think it's a risk you have to take. But as I would say, the goal there is to show love, show care for the person, but don't indulge in negativity.
All right, good one. Next question that's coming from Jesse. Bill 4 banning conversion therapy passed without debate in the House of Commons. What are your thoughts?
And in case people don't know about this, and I don't think none of us know the bill fully, it just so happened, Bill C4, the anti-conversion therapy bill. The idea, from what I understand, and I may have to add more facts maybe in a future program when we know more, is that this is aimed primarily at, or to a large degree, towards the religious community, of not encouraging someone who may feel that they are leaning towards a homosexual lifestyle to become heterosexual, etc. And let me say that some damage has been done. There are examples of conversion therapy that has been deeply damaging. I would be all for an anti-conversion therapy bill if it also included health professionals, banning health professionals from trying to do treatments of people under the age of 18, such as is proposed in the UK. So I think that's a much greater danger, that health professionals would encourage and feel the political pressure to encourage very young people. We have heard stories of kids as young as 5 or 6 who question their identity to immediately try to change them over and give them treatment. So my question with this anti-conversion therapy bill is, how many more young girls will be improperly placed on puberty blockers, for example? Because the studies indicate that when you put young girls on puberty blockers at the age of 12 or 13, most of them, by the time they're 18 and 19, regret it. And so there's much to be said about this, but I think we have to accept this as a law, and we are revising and thinking about how do we preach the gospel to people, because we will not deny the gospel of Jesus Christ, that Jesus sets people free and that Jesus can work inside of people. I think what we come down is that we're not going to try to force or push anyone in any direction, but what we're going to say to people, we're not going to tell people to change your gender identity or anything like that. We're going to say, let Jesus come and work through you. We have great confidence that Jesus can work in people, and then if Jesus works some change, don't blame me. Blame it on Jesus. But I'm not going to push people, but I'm going to push Jesus and his beautiful gospel. And let's see what Jesus can do. That was a lot of things I covered there. But anyhow.
There was. Thank you for that. Well, no question is off the table. If you have a question that you would like answered on the show, please reach out to us. All the information is at the bottom of the screen. You can also go onto our website and take a look at previous question and answer segments.
Thank you very much, Megan.
Thank you.